Gentlemen, I'm your host. Humble but gracious, smiling like forever. Just this. Welcome to the Thoughts from Your Boy experience.
What's up, y'all? And I'm your boy Said, aka Mr. Let's Talk.
You got the mic on?
Oh, shit. Appreciate that.
No doubt. Copy the link, share, there, Melvin, Lisa, Uncle Rip. Um,
All right, y'all got to give it a few minutes so we can send out these invites. Y'all know how we always do. You know, couple minutes.
you know anybody renting out rooms?
Rooms.
Yeah. What
I
side of town would they be on?
don't know nobody at the moment.
Okay.
Uh,
One of my partners told me that to check around for them.
okay, okay.
I know I be seeing them rooms, the signs on the little poles, but I ain't seen it lately.
Right.
Did you know Elon Musk did a Nazi salute
Yeah, I seen that. He said it wasn't.
twice? He got a video about that on the internet.
Yeah. Another one? Yeah.
Can I have some more water?
Hmm.
Phone freezing up. Ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing today? Who in the building? Let's see. Annie. All right. Good old Annie's in the building. Always count on you.
Always. Thank you.
So when you supposed to be doing that? The video stuff.
I'm not sure. I'm not
Okay.
sure. I got to check with him to see what day he gonna do that.
I mean, he can't do it. I get another dude I know that do videography.
He better be able to do it.
Hmm.
Yeah. Just saying, that's a great opportunity.
Yeah,
Yeah. You can't let
that is
that
a great
pass.
opportunity.
Can't let that pass you up. You just can't. That's un-American. I'm telling you.
That would be un-American.
Good
If y'all
old,
want to know what we're talking about, his brother just got a great opportunity. What's going on, E?
what up? What up? We just sending out invites, y'all. That's all we doing. Annie in the building. What's up, Annie?
E in the building. What's happening, E?
What up, E?
E Diggity. Are you working on some new music, E? I might need to get you on some of my new music. Blunts and burners, blunts and burners. Da, 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 da. Please do. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
All you gotta do is let me know when you're available, man. And I'll definitely hit you up and tell you to come to the booth when you're free. Who else in the building? Nobody? All right, everybody's MIA today, huh? Uh, all right. I think that's all the people on my phone I'm gonna send it to. Yeah. Yeah, that's all the people on my phone I'm gonna send it to. Y'all hit that like button. Got to do my sister. Did I? Did I? Did I? Did I? All right. Sent them all there. Okay. More Annie, please do. Okay. We got 4 in the building. Mash that like button. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. How was everyone's weekend? That's a good question. How was everyone's weekend? What y'all do this weekend? What did y'all do this weekend?
Hmm. Yeah. I'm sure everybody did something different. So y'all should let us know about it.
Who else do I like? 7. Social.
How everybody doing today, y'all? We about ready to get this thing started. In a hot second, man. It's that time, you know. It's that time. We got to come to everybody. We got to let them know it's what we doing. I know how we do. We like to send out the invites first. You know what I'm saying? So we can get people in the room. And we see we got a lot of people in the room right now. So that's pretty cool. You know, get the opportunity to have a good conversation tonight. Give varying opinions. That's always a good thing, that to keep the conversation moving. That's probably one of the most important things that we want to do. For real. Keep the conversation moving.
I don't remember the weekend right now. I worked and slept. Okay, okay. How's everyone weekend? I hear that E. Well, if you're working all the time, you ain't spending no money. That's a good thing. But if you're working all the time and all you're doing is sleeping, you're wasting life away. Just an
Mm,
opinion. You don't gotta believe it. Mine.
true. That's true. That is definitely true. You know, you are sleeping your life away.
You only get one. You can't redo it.
Mm. So you know, you gotta enjoy it while you can. You know, for real.
And we have a call-in number. So in case the topic gets real juicy and y'all want to hear yourselves talk to us live on the TV,
Absolutely.
you
You can
gotta turn
call
the TV
in.
down. But you could watch us. You can conversate with us.
That's right. That's right.
You could break the immortal pie with us. I agree. Okay. Yes, I can say that I didn't spend any money. LOL. That's a good thing. This weekend, what did I do? I didn't do nothing this weekend. I don't think. I went to work a couple times. I went to work. There it is, the call-in number.
All right, so if y'all want to call in, y'all want to voice
Okay.
your opinion.
All right. So tonight's podcast is about Petty does what Petty
Petty
is,
people.
what Petty does.
Mm-hmm.
And this topic got inspired by one of our friends. Um, we're not going to tell him he's petty. Maybe we already did. Who knows? Anyway, why does petty beget petty? Why do
Mm.
you feel like, maybe you're not you, but why do people feel like when somebody
I'm gonna leave a comment.
does something petty towards them, that they have to do something petty back to make it even? And then when they do the petty back, because they're doing it, they don't feel like it's petty. But if anybody else looked at the situation, it would be petty on petty. Petty on petty.
Mm. Petty on petty on
Petty
petty.
on petty on petty.
Hmm. That's a good question. That's a good question. So, uh-oh.
Right.
Oh, all right. I mean, but that's a good question. And it's always like one person doesn't perceive it to be petty, but the other person does.
Right.
So you got to be so mindful of that right there. It's like, okay, you can do it to me, but I can't do it to you, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
Or
And I think
because
it's petty, and you don't, or you know,
or because you did it, me doing what I do back is not petty. It's just a
it's get back. That's
yeah,
it.
it's
You know
just
what I'm
a
saying? So it's
reaction
warranted.
tactic to what you did.
Right, right. But in reality, it really is petty. And then, but you know what? A lot of times, petty stuff comes from
I
miscommunication.
dream.
What's up, Dream? A lot of the pettiness comes from miscommunication.
A
If
lot of
people
petty comes from
communicated
misunderstanding.
better,
Yes.
they wouldn't perceive something to be petty, or they wouldn't react or respond the way they do, because they would have a better understanding of what it is that they're responding to.
I have a question.
Okay.
How do you know if it's petty or not? Okay, perfect example.
Barbaric, what's up? China,
So
what's up?
me and said have a mutual friend who was talking
Appreciate
to a
y'all
young
tuning in.
lady,
This is the podcast.
and he instead of saying whatever he normally say, today he said, "Hey, friend," and the person responded, "Oh, you friend zoning me, huh? So I think we should be friends then, and no extra perks." And the person that said, "Hey, friend," they're like, "Oh, they're trying to trap me, or they're trying to use some old switch around shit." Okay, well, I'm just gonna leave them on red and not respond, because the first person A, felt like the person was being petty or truthful when they said, "Hey, friend," instead of whatever they normally call them, and they were just joking. The person felt some kind of way.
Right.
So because the person felt some kind of way, they said, "Hey, if you call me your friend, you put me in the friend zone. This is what friends do and don't do." For you not to respond, that's petty. That's petty for that person to say that, but that's petty for you to not to respond. So now the person would just say, "Hey, are we Did something change? Did you put me in the friend zone? Or the person that we know said, hey, I didn't mean friend like that. I was just
Right.
joking with you.
Right.
See, misunderstanding.
It's just a misunderstanding, right?
Both of those became two petty situations based on miscommunication.
Right. And just to add on to that, the whole thing could have been avoided, and now both sides are losing out on a friend or friendship or
whatever,
situationship or whatever it may have been because of miscommunication. When this person said this person had the opportunity to squash this whole situation by saying, hey, no, I didn't mean it like that.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? It was a joke, or, he could have said, hey, this is just what people call each other. Hey, friend, you know what I'm saying? And said it like that. So could have told him like, no, it ain't what you thinking it is. But at the same time, that person felt like the other person was trying to do something to them, but trying to get over on them. So he was like, well, no, I'm gonna leave them on red. You know what I'm saying?
Petty is what petty does.
Petty is what petty does. And for some people it's okay.
What's happening, Delta?
Delta in the building. What's up, Delta? For some people it's okay. And we're not saying that anybody is wrong in this situation. We're not saying that at all. Actually, we bringing it to y'all.
I got a question for y'all.
Okay.
So, on my birthday, some of y'all remember, did we go live on my birthday?
What day was your birthday on?
On Sunday?
I think no, not on your birthday, but for your birthday. We did,
All right.
shout you out and stuff.
On my birthday, we were here having dinner, eating like two good grown men, and I was on the phone. And so,
Smash that like
the
button.
person I was on the phone with, I said, hold on, because the people here were talking to me. He was
Jasmine,
talking to
thanks
me.
for staying around.
And so when I got ready to pick up the phone again, the person hung up.
Appreciate you following the
Now,
podcast.
be honest. What did I do wrong in that situation? Car in the building? Yeah.
Coco baby. LaFleur, what's up? We got Jordan in the building too.
So y'all tell me, in that situation,
Sunflower.
when somebody tells you to hold on and they're talking to other people, you get mad and hang up. What did this do wrong in that situation?
Viking Caveman, Sunflower in the building.
Oh, no,
What's
you
up,
good,
y'all?
Delta.
We appreciate
I just
everybody
repeated it.
tuning in.
Basically, I was
Thoughts
on
from
the
your boy
phone
podcast.
for my birthday. I was on the phone.
Smash
And
the like
person
button, y'all.
And me have been
Let's get
talking
me up to
on and
1K.
off all day. He was talking to me. People here were talking to me. And one of the people here
Mommy and me,
just got back from
appreciate
their
you.
trip
Appreciate
to
the
Mexico.
follow. Let me
And
follow you
they were
back.
showing us pictures of what they
Let me
were
follow
doing.
you back. We appreciate
So,
you.
was I wrong because I told the person to hold on? They hung up. I called them back. They didn't answer. Was I wrong or were they wrong? Or were we both wrong?
I would say they were wrong, in my opinion.
Okay, that's what
You
I
know
was
what I'm
thinking.
saying?
They hung up on me.
Right.
So then when I called,
Right.
when I finally got back in touch with them, or when they finally started responding to me again, they said, "You know what you did. What did I do? You disrespected me. How?
How?
You hung up the phone, not me.
Right.
Well, you wasn't even talking to me. I was busy. I was engaging in other conversations." So they told me I'm a joke and some other stuff, and now I don't talk to them no more. They was wrong. Okay. Well, did you ask them, did I do something wrong or did something just come up? I asked them, did I do something wrong? Because they were acting funny. They wouldn't answer the phone.
Right.
What's up, Annie? What's up, Delta? They're selfish and have a big ego. Wow.
That part is true.
Wow. That part is very true.
Cleveland,
But
Ohio,
at the
what's
same
up?
token, not
Sarah
to negate
Hernandez, what's
that,
up? Appreciate you tuning in
they were
for the
trying
podcast.
to stop talking to me.
Y'all give me the 1K likes, please.
They were trying to stop talking to me because we weren't equally yoked. And when me and Seth had that conversation, they felt like, oh yeah, he understands, he gets it. And I was like, I get it too, but that shouldn't make or break a relationship just because you believe the sun sets here and I believe it sets over here.
Right.
We're not going to get into the actual words what we're talking about.
Right.
But
right.
That's not a valid reason for me. When you're getting to know somebody, just be like, you know what? No, I don't want to get to know you. So because they hung up on me and I called back and they didn't answer, I disrespected them and I should have known what I did. And I didn't know because I didn't feel like I did anything.
Right.
But when they told me I did it, I apologized. But they weren't trying to hear that. And they were like, well, I don't think we should get to know each other any better. Okay. I mean, my days of arguing with a woman, no, love me, please. I'm the best freaking thing you're gonna find around. It's over with.
Right, right.
So if you don't believe that this is a good dude, and you talk to me, then there ain't nothing else for us to talk about. Because I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table.
Right.
I know what kind of shit I put down. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about sex. I'm just talking about like as a thorough individual. I care, I uplift, I'm there, I support. If you need my help and I got it, I give it. I'm thorough. I'm that dude for real. But if you can't see that, then you probably want the chick for me no way.
I mean, and that's a good way to look at it, though. For real, honestly, that'll save you a world of hurt. You know what I'm saying? And pain.
It will. All right. So Annie said, "Oh my God, one of my kids' girlfriends literally stomps her feet and in a whiny voice says, 'You're not paying attention to me.' Are you serious?"
Wow.
Equally yoked. How? Financially, spiritually, or benefit? Beliefs. Beliefs. It was beliefs. I mean, it's probably financial too. She probably makes more money than me at the moment. I mean, it's not hard to make more than the person that's, whatever. Hit that like button, y'all. Of course.
Smash the like button for us, y'all. Come on now.
Tap.
We
Whatever you
appreciate
gotta
that.
do.
We appreciate y'all over here too.
All right. Sometimes people use little things to deflection
Cooking with Sid. That's what I'm
to
talking
not
about.
tell you
We hear
they
you.
really
We appreciate you coming through.
they not really effing with you. That was petty and childish. That's what I thought. I'm dead serious.
Consuelo, what's up?
I told him to grow a pair. LOL. Yeah. Definitely.
I mean, but a lot of these situations, including this one that he just told, is miscommunication. If she would have just took half a second to listen to what he was saying, you know what I'm saying?
We'd probably still be talking.
It'd be all good. Like, one, he didn't know he did anything wrong. How is he supposed to know he did anything wrong if you didn't say nothing? You know what I'm saying? And then you tell him he did something wrong. He apologized for like, hey, my bad. I didn't, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't feel like that was wrong, but okay,
Right.
I apologize.
I apologize if you felt like I did something, I did you dirty or whatever. No, because at that point she's already in her feels.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So she ain't trying to hear. Once again, miscommunication. A lot of this stuff can be easily resolved. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes they don't be wanting that. But they think they want to treat you a certain way in the moment. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you don't even understand what you're doing. And then they find themselves trying to holler back at you later on down the line. And it's like, no,
Thank you.
we could have already been here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I guess as I get older, maybe I'm petty. Maybe I do petty shit. I'm not sure. Like Annie said, sometimes you do petty shit and you don't be knowing it's petty.
Right.
But like I know for a fact I'm too old to chase behind people.
Mm-hmm.
As a grown man, I pursue you. I like you, I pursue you. I'm not gonna chase you like we playing tag or duck goose. I'm not. If you run away, I'm just gonna let you run. I'm not even gonna play the game like, oh shit, come back, oh I'm chasing you. You got tired, I caught you. No. You're running. She's a runner, she's a track star. I'm just gonna sit back, keep my leg up and call it a day, because there's no reason for that. Like conversation rules the nation. All you gotta do is talk to people. Open up and tell them what's on your mind. Like, I can't read it. I'm not psychic. My name ain't Jean Grey. My name ain't Professor X. I'm dead serious. I told him to grow a pair. Okay. Is it miscommunicate? Yes, it's definitely miscommunication.
It's miscommunication, absolutely.
It's definitely miscommunication.
Hey, VT lady, we appreciate you following the live. Thank you very much.
It's
We're gonna follow you back.
on the sense of
we having a great conversation over here. You can definitely go to
when you
YouTube,
make up your mind about a person,
Cleveland, Ohio, on this motherfucker.
Whatever.
What's up, Sarah Hernandez? How you doing? We appreciate you smashing that like button.
You don't want to hear the
1K
other
likes,
person
y'all.
out, right or wrong. You negate the opportunity to have a real conversation.
In the building, we appreciate you.
Negate,
VT lady, also, thank you.
Throw cops to the wind. Like I'm gonna say what I want to say.
On the devil, what's up?
And then tomorrow you gonna come back and be my friend. No. If you say the wrong shit, I'm just not gonna talk to you no more. Everybody knows the stories of how this
Columbus,
was.
Ohio, in the building. What's up?
Family, throw them in the trunk. Whatever. Allegedly. But I don't do none of those alleged things anymore. I am
Appreciate
such
the
a
follow. I just followed you back.
miscommunication on who part? On her part. Because if she had told me, I felt like you were disrespecting me because you talking to everybody else but me, I would have got up. I would have. I would have. I would have talked to her and told her that that's not what I was trying to do. I wasn't trying to ignore you. I was talking to other people. I'm sorry. I was talking to other people. I appreciate your company and I appreciate the conversation we do have. So, what can I do to smooth this over? You want me to come see you? Bring
Right.
you something to eat? You know, whatever. What little thing can I do to fix this problem that's getting bigger than what it needs to be? That's communication.
Do you think people be petty to get people to act a certain way? Like
Mhm.
they weaponize it. Basically, they use pettiness as a weapon.
I think people use petty as a weapon, but like I said, it's like a wave. So what people do is they use it as a wave to deflect something. But and sometimes when they send a wave out, they don't know how big it's gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
So like in our situation, she didn't talk to me for 2 days. My birthday, the next day, and another day.
Mm.
So when we finally talked, and the wave got this big in her head, he called me over. You're not to chase you. I called you, you didn't answer.
Right.
Why should I keep calling? You know my number, like I know your number. You want to talk to me? Call me.
And then you
Text
ain't
me.
called me on my birthday. Like, oh,
You know, she was on my birthday. That's when it started.
oh, that when everything. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So
Right.
2 days after my birthday, it would still continue. When
Mhm.
we finally talked, we were texting, and she was like, "Well, I don't think we should get to know each other no more." Okay, fine. Because she let the wave get that big.
Mm-hmm.
If we would have talked between my birthday and the end of that night, then we could have leveled it out. Like, okay, I got the wave. I see that bothers you. I ain't gonna do it
Yeah.
no more.
Hold on a second. Let me say this.
Okay.
Over here, we got another live going on over here. Listen, y'all. Over here for y'all. We got a live going, so I can't bring y'all up on the screen. I definitely appreciate everybody's support, though. We really, really do. I wish I could bring everybody up on the screen, but we can't. So I'm sorry. I apologize, but y'all, we can't do
Tell
it.
them
You know what I'm
if
saying?
they want to be on the podcast,
Right.
to dial this number.
If you want to, right, well, go to YouTube. Go to Thoughts from Your Boy
Tell them you
podcast
gotta go to
on
YouTube. They can call
YouTube.
from over there.
Or you can call in. You can actually call in right now if you want to be on the show.
The number
We
is
appreciate all of your support. The number is
205
205
737
737
31
31
46.
46. Let's say that again.
205
205
737
737
31
31
46.
46. So if you want to call in, go ahead and call in. You know what I'm saying? But I just can't put y'all on the screen over here.
All
Now,
right.
if you want to go on the screen over there, that's cool. Or if you want to hit that call-in line, we can do that. Appreciate y'all.
All right. So Delta said someone says people who can not communicate effectively are insecure people. I don't know if that's
I don't
what
know.
it is.
Right. I don't know if that's the correct term that I would use. I mean, everybody would use a different term. I don't know if I would use insecure because you can't communicate effectively. A lot of people who can't communicate effectively is because they don't know how to. And to me, that has nothing to do with insecurities, but it's like you just don't know how to. You've never been forced to.
I think a person that can't communicate effectively is a person that can't solve too many problems. They can't problem solve well. Because if they could, communication would be such an easy thing to master when trying to solve a problem. So, what you think?
Yeah, I agree, but I just think,
Okay, Delta said he disagreed with me. Go ahead, Delta.
well, yeah, definitely let us know what you think, Dust. I think effective communication is a skill like everything else. You know what I'm saying? Effective well, first, communication is one level, but
Yeah.
effective communication is a whole nother level.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? So in order to have effective communication, that's a skill. That's something you work on because you work on yourself on how you want to get your message across to other people and how you want your message to be perceived by
Right.
other people.
Right.
So you work on effective communication. First is communication. First, that's first. Okay, I want to talk to this person. I need to figure out how to talk to people who are like this. And then effective communication, I want to get my direct point across so they can see exactly how I'm feeling.
Right.
So that's something you have to work on. Choosing the words wisely, reading the room, reading this person, the body language, the words that they're using. All this stuff is effective communication.
Because you
And
can problem solve and not be able to articulate your thoughts. Okay, I agree with that. Then continue. I'm sorry.
oh no, you good. That was I know you was reading
Yeah, that was Delta.
Delta's comment, right? De-escalation tactics, right?
Mhm.
That people hear about police using all the time, right? Or trying to use, right? A lot of them are not effective in that. They need more training on it.
Yes.
You have some police officer that is brilliant with it,
Right.
but not most of them. Most of them are terrible at it.
Because they're
You know,
afraid.
they're afraid, and at some point they're going to get fed up and just go in straight authoritarian mode.
Right.
Hey, it's my way or the highway.
Right.
But when you have a person that can effectively de-escalate a situation, that is someone who has been trained, worked on it, you know what I'm saying, taught how to do it, and it goes a long way. You ever seen that police officer or security guard who just walk up and be like, hey fellas, how y'all doing? What's going on, man? Hey, look, man, they said y'all doing this, man. Don't be acting like, you see what I'm saying? That's effective communication, and they respect that cop. They respect them versus the cop who come over here and be like, hey man, y'all get the hell on, man, or I'm finna lock somebody up, or he come over there clutching his gun and all this other stuff. Like that's not effective communication. Now you coming over here, that's escalating because 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna be afraid of you because you're a cop. They're not gonna be afraid of you. So you're in a lose-lose situation, and then you're gonna have to call backup and all this other stuff, right? So effective communication goes a very long way. Very long way. But first, you got to learn how to communicate first, and then you build upon that. And once again, let me reiterate: learning how to communicate with a person is learning the social cues. Social cues. You know what I'm saying? Body language,
Facial expression.
facial expression. I'm gonna say eye movement, but again, facial expressions. You know what I'm saying? The words that they're using, the word that you're using, the way they're responding to the things you're saying. This is just basic communication. Not leaving somebody on red, in my opinion. Because when you leave somebody on red, that sends a message as well. But also, what the message that you're sending to them, it leaves it up into interpretation for them. You may leave them on red simply just to give some time to cool off, right? In their mind, you saying F you. You see what I'm saying?
That wave.
That's the wave. It's getting bigger and bigger and stronger. So a lot of times this stuff, you leaving it up to interpretation of the person that you're doing it to. And that may not be a good thing, because we all know that the first thing that most people think is something negative. They didn't call me back. It's a negative reason why they didn't call me back. They don't never think that you're busy. They with somebody else. Right. I ain't shit to them.
They're being petty.
Right.
I don't mean nothing to them.
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's all the negative stuff. It's never nothing positive.
Oh my God, he's busy. That's why he didn't call me back.
Right.
It's
Imagine that.
It's never that one.
And dudes do it too, though.
Yep.
Men do it too. Oh, she was the next dude.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Or, oh, I ain't nothing to her. She got a whole roster of dudes. Like, men do it too. When in reality, it could be something simple. She was picking up the kids. She busy with her mom. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. Something simple. Effective communication goes a long way.
I usually ask if you meant this or that before I outwardly react. You got to understand the person you are dealing with. You're right.
The real
right.
Jay, what's up? We appreciate you tuning in. Y'all smash the
like
button for
know
me.
somebody.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about the topic too.
You can talk to somebody for 10 minutes and get to know somebody.
Yep.
Or you can talk to somebody for a whole lifetime and never ever get to know that person. It's all about what you communicate effectively. Listen, respond, react, and go forward.
Agreed.
If you don't do those steps, you're just listening to a person. You might be hearing a person. You're not really listening.
You're not listening, right? You're just hearing.
So they might tell you that whole story, and you only heard, "Oh, you lost a dog. I'm sorry for you," but they ain't told you more than that.
Right. They done told you everything.
So now you can't recite it because you wasn't listening. You heard them, but you weren't listening. So that causes and creates its own problem, its own waves. Everything that two people or more get into a conversation about or not about is a wave building. Sometimes it's building because you let your own thoughts run wild. Sometimes it's a wave building because they left you. Or, you know what I'm saying? They respond to you in a timely manner. And you just like, oh shit, they're doing this, they're doing that, they mad, they don't want to talk to me, blah, blah, blah. Your brain can design a whole scenario
Right.
that never
Right.
took place
Yep.
that had you fucked up about this person.
Yep. Yep. Where, like you said, you can create a whole conversation in your head, and now you upset and you reacting off of this stuff that you done created in your, once again, men and women.
And you haven't had any conversation with this
Right.
person.
None of this stuff has happened.
Nothing's been clarified. This is just your thoughts, and now
Yep.
they mad, you mad,
Yep.
everybody's mad.
Sexy ass Granny, what's up? We appreciate you liking the podcast, liking the conversation. We appreciate you. Elect Lady Ronnie.
So, what do y'all think about that?
In. Smash that
How you
like
feel about
button
that,
for me.
Delta? I mean, and sometimes it takes patience, and it takes reinforcing regular exercises to listen and learn and learn the proper way to communicate effectively and not offend people when you say shit. It's tact. You gotta learn tact. Like
Yeah.
they teach us in the Marine Corps, the tact.
Yeah.
I've never had very good tact. I've always had a good ear. I listen, ears open, eyes open, mouth shut, whatever.
I think I'm a very effective communicator. I really do. I read people well. I respond really well. I listen well. So I think I'm an effective communicator. I really do. I do.
Yeah. Yeah. We were talking about that one day. Me and our friend were talking about that one day. He said he might tell somebody to give him a weight, whereas you'll go over there and you'll ask them, hey, are you done with this? Can I get it back? And I'm like, you'll do that sometime, but if you just see someone just bully a weight, you're going to bully the weight back.
Oh, hell yeah. Absolutely. And that's effective communication too. Absolutely. Yes. Yes, because you have to communicate to that person in the language that they understand.
Right.
So,
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. I watch a lot.
And he said, yep, 100. Your mind can take you in the wrong direction. Enjoy. I had the same situation. I had a woman come to my parents' house Thanksgiving. She never texted or called me. She was
babe,
coming.
we appreciate you
I was
joining the live. That's
nonchalant
what's up.
because we haven't talked in a while.
5
She
star.
was
What's
in her
up, 5
feelings.
star?
That's
Y'all
what
smash
my
that like
parents
button, y'all.
said.
Trying to
And
get
I'm
the
like, I didn't know.
1K.
So let me get this straight, Delta. She came to your parents' house for Thanksgiving, and you weren't even there.
Oh wow. Wow.
So for your parents to tell you that means you weren't there. You didn't.
Right. You weren't in the building. You were nowhere to be around. But this woman done pulled up to your folks' crib, to your people's house. What's she thinking? To my people, huh? No, you can't do that. No, we got to talk about that.
Okay, he said he was there, but
she pulled up unannounced though, like he didn't know she was coming.
She came unexpected. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So
okay.
No, she can't do that. Like you tripping now. You tripping now. Don't just pull up because you're gonna get a reaction that you don't like. Oh yes, ma'am. Everything is good. Oh yeah.
That's wild.
You're gonna get a reaction that you don't like though. You know what I'm saying? So
were you supposed to be there, or did they just show up there? Wow.
Which one is that down there? On your phone? What's
this
that?
Is the 818 number.
No, I'm saying, what is that? What
Oh, that's
app?
just that's the recording app.
That's a video? That's a regular video?
Regular video.
Okay. Hell yeah. That's what's up.
I'm gonna take this one and cut clips out.
Yeah.
So I can't do it from this one because once they up, they up.
Right, yeah, because that's the live, yeah. And that's why I jumped on what's called over here, yeah. Oh yeah, man, we making it happen, man. We doing what we got to do.
I know you ain't been sending out clips no more because you on.
Yeah, I've been trying to promote it through that, right?
So
you know what I'm saying?
I figured sometime I cut this one on.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta clean out some space anyway, so. But it has a large memory, as you can see.
Right, and that's cool though. I mean, you know, because you can chop it up and make reels and clips and stuff.
I was going about it. It's a. I don't know if it's an app or a site, but it takes your video and cuts it up into 10 great clips.
Okay.
For you.
Okay,
I'm probably gonna buy that tomorrow.
Okay.
And see if I can run this video through there.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yep.
So petty is as petty does. This is what we talking about tonight. So at this point in the conversation, I want y'all to tell us about some petty situations that you've gone through or that you've caused.
I got a story time for y'all. One quick story time, then y'all can tell us what y'all think. Good evening, fellas. Good evening, Dashe.
Good evening. What's going on, bro?
All right, so high school. I think I don't know if I was in the 12th grade or I just graduated.
Okay.
One of the two. I had a girlfriend who my high school sweetheart. We had our little friction or whatever. Never responded, so I'm like, okay. Oh, she's my sister-in-law, but we haven't talked in a while. Maybe I was wrong. I didn't feel like being bothered, but I was cordial and never disrespectful. I texted her and called her later. Okay. Yeah. And never responded. Okay. All right. So, like I said, I don't know whether I was still in high school or out. I had my high school sweetheart. I had stopped cheating on her by this time. So I was faithful. It was a bad habit growing up.
You said I stopped cheating on at this time.
All right. So this young lady that I used to talk to way before my high school sweetheart popped up at my door. I didn't even know she knew where I lived. Popped up at my door and said, I forgot who she said. Somebody tried to grape her, and she couldn't go home. And so my mom brought her in the room because I didn't even answer the door. I was in my room minding my own business. And so mom's opened the door. She let her in. She's like, something just happened to her or whatever. Console her. That's what she told me. And so I'm talking to her, and I'm like, why would you pop up over there like that? What if she was here? And she said, I'm so sorry. And, she was crying because of what her said. And I was being selfish to her situation.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, fuck it. And I went and got my pillow when I'm laid on the couch. Went to sleep. Now, bear in mind you, most women that came over my house after dark and came in my room, something went down with us. Most women, most times that happened, something went down. So the fact that I didn't touch her, I didn't console her, I guess it left a bad taste in her mouth.
Okay.
Fast forward 20 years, I bump into her at the cigar bar that we go to,
Mm-hmm.
the one on 280.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking to her, and I'm looking at her because she's beautiful. She's always beautiful, but she's like more beautiful now that she got back in shape.
Right.
When I see her on Facebook, she had 2 kids. She was getting a little out of shape, but all of a sudden she's back in shape.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to talk to her, and she hit me with, "If I text you," or she's like, "I ain't gonna give you my number." It's okay. And she's like, "If I text you from Facebook, that means I forgave you. I'm giving you another check. If I don't text you, that means I moved on. I'm done with it." I never got that text, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I was being petty or mean because I was being selfish in the moment.
See, and let me say this. I'm so glad I'm married because if I was single, I just wouldn't deal with that. I'm not going to, and I'm not knocking you up, so I don't want you to think that. I'm just saying, I'm not going to deal with a woman saying, if I text you, I forgave you and it's all good, but if not, so that means you want me to sit around and wait on you. No, I would have told her right then, well, listen, if it's like that, don't text me.
Yeah,
Don't
I can see you saying that.
You know me, right? You know me, bro, because I'm not.
I didn't wait. But
right. Well, I mean, not wait, but you know what I'm saying.
For the text.
Yeah.
But,
and that's why I'm so glad I'm married to this day, and I don't have to deal with that because I know me, and I know how I think, and I know my attitude. As soon as somebody present me with those options, I'm going to take the worst of the options. But listen, don't text me. And she should be like, what? Don't text me. Because I don't want you to be on the fence of whether or not you want to deal with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to be, and then also at the same time, I'm not going to sit around and wait for you to text me.
So I know you have no tolerance these days for dating.
No, well, I'm married, so yeah. But I'm saying if I wasn't, like, and I'm speaking, if I wasn't, I would have zero tolerance, and I've been like this my whole life. So it's not something that I just now started doing. I'm like this. All
right. So and hold on, and he said, it's kind of childish in my opinion. If you was, that's what you say. If you was dating, you have no patience and tolerance.
Zero. Well, okay, but how childish is it for someone to say that right there? This is 20 years later. He's talking about 20 years later. And she's going to tell him, if I text you from Facebook, that means I forgave you. If I don't, then I didn't forgive you. That's not childish. See, that's the thing right there, right? People want to call men childish, petty, sassy when men stand up for themselves and say, hey, I'm not dealing with this BS that you're trying to put me through.
Right.
But it's okay for women to do it. No, it's not. It's not. And I would be the man that's not going to deal with none of that. I'm not chasing you. If you want to deal with me, you're going to deal with me. If you don't, you don't. And I'm cool with that.
Right.
This is real life.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time to be playing these BS games.
Right.
And that's why, once again, I keep saying, I'm so glad that I'm married and I don't have to deal with none of these women in 2025 because their mindset is off.
Completely.
And all the stats keep telling them that by 2040, only 30% of women going to have a man. 30%.
2040?
By 2040. And the stats keep showing, and these are stats and reports by women. But they keep thinking that it don't apply to them. You see what I'm saying? And they want to play BS games like that. If I text you. What you mean if you text me? What? I'm not finna sit around and wait for you to text me. I'm gonna tell you right now, don't worry about it. Don't text me. Don't text me. I would rather you not text me than sit around and wait for you to text me.
Yeah.
What kind of no. And whoever made that comment, you are absolutely right. Said has zero tolerance for BS.
That was Delta.
I appreciate you, bro. That means you know me, and you are absolutely correct. And
So
listen,
Annie, what part of that was childish? Her part or my part?
Right. And listen, let me say this too. I could be missing out on the greatest person ever. Like, I mean, I'm like being honest. You know what I'm saying? But
you want to put up with that bullshit?
Because but Said is the type of person that's okay with that. I would never know you the greatest person. I would never know because I'm not gonna put up with somebody telling me that.
That's true.
You're not gonna dictate that to me and think that I'm gonna put up with it. I might be missing out on the greatest person ever. Oh well. I'm married. I got my great person though, so it's all good.
All right. So Annie said no. They think that only a small percent of women have a man because the men aren't worth having.
Wrong.
Instead of thinking it's something that they've done
Wrong.
or
they want to blame the men for it.
Yeah, that's what Annie was saying.
Yeah, y'all appreciate you, Georgia Peach.
That's what Annie was saying. She said that
y'all getting deep. KC, what's happening? We appreciate you tuning in.
She was childish. That's like third grade games.
This is Thoughts from Your Boy podcast.
It was.
We going live, y'all. We getting deep into this conversation. Absolutely.
The only reason I can tell y'all that
it really is
that
though.
I put up with her saying that in the first place because she was so damn fine.
I would not care. I guess that's always been my problem. I look at like, and I've told you this before, like when I was single, the finer they are, the worse I treated them.
Yeah.
You've heard me say this before. Yes. And that was my motto. I don't care how fine you is. The problem is you've been told that you fine one too many times.
One too many times. You're right. But like me and our friend said, pretty privilege comes with it's a real thing.
It is, but not to me though.
You give maybe not to me.
Not to me.
Like most men, men give pretty extra chances than they give somebody else.
True. I agree with that. And I think that's the problem though. Because super fine or super pretty women know this.
Yeah.
So they feel like they can treat a man a certain way.
Any kind of way, yeah.
And get away with it.
Yeah.
No, you can't. You know what I'm saying?
That is what they
and it's no different than a super attractive or whoever women find to be attractive as a male, right? A super attractive male. He can't treat women a certain way just because he got a bunch of women trying to get at him. That ain't right neither. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but he does it.
Some of them do it because he know that he got a bunch of options. Right. You know what I'm saying? But that don't make it no better than a super fine woman or super attractive woman treating men a certain way. I wouldn't put up with it. And everybody who I talk to, I tell, including this, I tell, don't put up with that.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
Because a woman who can appreciate bro for bro, or my other brother for them, for who they are, that's the woman who you want to be with.
See, why so much emphasis on outward looks instead of somebody's character?
Okay, let me speak to that because that's the first thing you see about a person. You see their looks. Sometimes. You know what I'm saying? From across the room, you don't see their personality.
I mean, but it depends on how you meet them. That's why I say sometimes. But if you meet them on the phone or over internet, then you may not never know what they look like because you see them face to face.
You see their profile pic.
Right.
and their profile pic may be attractive to you or not attractive to you. And for some people, they just want to talk and have a conversation and feel love. And you're right about that. But most people, they going off their profile pic.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what you look like. You know what I'm saying? Don't send me a picture on the cup.
Mm-hmm.
You know, don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Send me your real picture. I want to see you. Don't send me no picture from the top down like this. You know what I'm saying? Like big women be doing. Because they don't want you to see that they big, so they only see your face shot. Send me a picture of you, your whole body. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how, that's how the game go.
I don't know if I'm at the age where I can't fall in love with a woman that I've never seen before,
Mm-hmm.
but I can like a woman that I've never seen before.
Right.
Like conversation can make me like a person,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but I can't love them until I see.
Right. And nothing wrong with that at all. Like, because you want to see the real them. You want to see who they really, really are. I think about a lot of this, right? And I be trying to apply it to me and my wife.
Okay.
Right. The pettiness and all this other stuff.
Right.
We have gotten past that stage so long ago, but there was a stage where we was both petty. You know what I'm saying? Like when we was girlfriend and boyfriend, even though it was 20 some years ago. But like at this point, we communicate so well, effective communication between the both of us. She know me, I know her. I know what to say to her. She know what to say to me. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. And then we enjoy each other's company. And that's how it's supposed to be. Now, is there times where I mess up? Absolutely, y'all. And I just mean mess up by saying the wrong thing sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Or not fully tuning in to how she feel about something. Absolutely, y'all. That happens. And it's true. But as a man, I'm gonna do that. And it's not on purpose. It's just sometimes that, I'm not intact. You know what I'm saying? I'm not intact. So I miss something. I miss how she feel about something. Or I might make a joke that's inappropriate. And I'm stepping on her feelings by making this joke. You know what I'm saying? But she forgive me because she know that I didn't mean it.
Y'all have time invested too.
Right.
So
right.
It's effective communication, learned, taught, however it was put in there.
Yep.
Y'all been together long enough that y'all have that.
Yes. So when I mess up, it's forgiven.
And he said, hold on. Yeah, and he said, you see their looks, but once you start talking to him, you see that the pretty ain't on the inside.
Absolutely.
Then why not walk away?
You are so true,
right.
Annie. Annie, you're so true. You could talk to somebody who you see online, and they beautiful, handsome, attractive, whatever term you use, depending on if it's male or woman, right? Male or female, excuse me. But once you start talking to them, they bump down from a 10 to a 9 to an 8 to 8 to a 7.5 to a 7. You know what I'm saying? The more you talk to them, you realize, oh, this person physically they're attractive, but everything else they fucked up. They ugly. Like you like, no, I can't deal with that.
So I don't do that.
Yeah. You start to understand that. You know what I'm saying? Block, what's up, bro? What's happening, Block? Check us out on YouTube, man. Thoughts from Your Boy Podcast, Block. I want to introduce to my homie too, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a good dude, man. We do music together.
When I bumped into her maybe a week later, I didn't say anything to her.
Latifah Parker, what's happening?
I walked by there, offered to buy her.
How you doing?
I didn't do none of that. I just left it in the wind and let it be what it was.
Absolutely, y'all. But it's the truth, man.
Some pretty women get away with something that maybe an unattractive woman might not get away with.
Or less attractive. She can still be pretty, but just less attractive than that 9.
At the same token, I'm just at that point where I really
don't give a fuck.
I don't.
Yeah.
My give a fuck meter.
Mm-hmm.
It's so far down the road.
Right.
I don't even know what direction it's in. So I know I can't find it.
And it's just one of those things. It just kind of come with the territory, though.
Don't get me wrong. I used to be such a gentleman, and I'm not saying I'm not a gentleman still. I used to be so romantic, and I can still be, but I just don't have it in me to put up with bullshit and chase a woman while she's giving me bullshit. Now, if I'm chasing and she's giving me positive vibes, I might continue to chase. Now, a week go by and we ain't played tag, and she chasing me now. It's my turn around. Or, you know what I'm saying?
My turn around.
Or, we ain't connected, went out nowhere, talk on the phone decently, then maybe it's time to let that one go, period. Because I'm not getting younger. I feel younger, but I'm not getting younger. So it makes no sense to spend all your energy right here when there are beautiful women here, here, and here. Beautiful women. I mean,
Yep.
I have a
Yep.
fetish for beautiful women. I do. I have a fetish for women that attract something inside of me. Period. Period. But if they don't turn nothing on, then it's nothing. It's no nothing. It's
Agreed.
nothing.
And that's true. And I think in 2025 that's so true for both sides. People are so fed up with the shallowness, with somebody just being a pretty face. People are tired of that. Just a shell. You just a pretty person, male or female. You know what I'm saying? You just a handsome dude, and that's it. You ain't got nothing else to you. You hear women talking about this all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's time out for that. People got to have some type of substance, like you said earlier, some type of substance to them. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what people are looking for more so than just the outer appearance. They want to be able to communicate with them, be able to talk with them, read a book with them. You know what I'm saying? Watch good movies with them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so much more than just a physical thing nowadays because so many people have emotional intelligence. Like we always say, this is in our group, he's probably the most emotionally intelligent person in the group, right? It's one of those things. You know what I'm saying? So we lean on him and we ask him certain questions and we talk to him about it and stuff like that. But these are the things that people are looking for now. Yes, they want you to be attractive, absolutely. But they want everything else that comes with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They want everything else that comes with it. They want you to be able to talk to them effectively, understand them,
Yeah.
feel them. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about physical aspect. I'm talking about the slang word. You feel me? So they want you to feel them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They want you to be able to know in some aspects how they feeling without them saying it.
Right.
Because to them, that shows them that you're paying attention to them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These are the things that people find important nowadays, y'all. It's no longer just a physical thing. It's just not on either side. I'm just saying.
Okay. Doug said the artist Carly, and that her name?
Carly.
He said she could sing like that song in the video you posted.
Yes, yeah. Big shout out to Carly. She is a good singer out of Atlanta, y'all. She was at the album release / birthday party that we went to. It was me, my wife, his brother Chief. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen Chief before. My brother, my blood brother D, which is F8 Visions, and his homeboy. So 6 of us. You know what I'm saying? And she performed. She's a great artist. She did a great job. Big shout out to Carly. Shout out to Kush or Cushion. You know what I'm saying? And big shout out to R. Tracy, which is Ratchet Tracy. She was a comedian. I posted her video today. So big shout out to the 3 of them. And also super big shout out to Suchet Pierre. He was the man of the hour. You know what I'm saying? It was his birthday. P got it. Exactly. It was his birthday, his album release party. Big shout out also a few people who was in the background but played a big part in it. Carisha the Diva. We appreciate you. Honesty is another one. CC is another one. E. Dot, the producer, that's another one. You know what I'm saying? And his mom, his real mom, who hosted the show with me. So big shout out to all of, and his girl, right, who was there too. So big shout out to all of them. They showed us a great time. We had a gang of fun. It was an epic event. So we want to say thank you to all of them, and especially to all the people who got a chance to perform that night. Absolutely, y'all. And Thoughts from Your Boy podcast will be in Atlanta February 20th, going live. Podcast will be live from Atlanta from an event February 20th, y'all. So your boys are moving up, man. We told y'all 2025 is going to be a really good year for us. So that's the event that's coming up. Absolutely, y'all. And let me say this. I just found out about this today. So we sharing it with y'all.
Delta said that's excellent. He said, how was Atlanta?
It was dope. Y'all see some of the pictures, man. We was fly. We were fresh to death, all of us.
I stay fly.
Hey, yeah, y'all seen this, man. He was fresh, man. I was hosting duty. I was all white, everything looking like an angel or something. But we had a good time. We made some good connections, y'all. We met platinum producers. We met a radio personality, TV media people. You know what I'm saying? A chef who, matter of fact, one of 50 Cent chefs. Yes, he was a chef for 50 Cent.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? We met some good people, independent filmmakers. You know what I'm saying? My brother got booked to do a photo shoot for a Disney character, Disney actress, excuse me, a Disney actress. So overall, Atlanta was a really, really dope experience, y'all. Dope experience. And this event that's coming up on the 20th, we look forward to doing that one as well. And the podcast, and we're doing it as a podcast. So Thought from Your Boy podcast, we'll be in Atlanta.
We'll be in the building.
February 20th.
We'll
going live. Absolutely, y'all. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Run to the bathroom real quick.
All right. So to wrap it up, I guess we should say, petty is as petty does, and petty does petty. But what can we do about it? Well, I guess the best way to be petty is effective communication. Y'all got that? Effective communication beats petty. So, with that being said, I'm not gonna end the show yet. No, I ain't gonna. Y'all thought I was gonna end the show. No, I was gonna say. Sometimes petty can be corrected with a simple communication. Sometimes petty is just that. And no, just because a person looks good physically does not mean they should get extra bonus time or chances that somebody who wasn't as attractive you wouldn't give to them. I think all people should be treated equally and not shown favor because of a physical attribute. But I'd be lying if I say I don't do that. But some of the closest people to me may or may not be the world's most gorgeous people. But they're close to me and I care about them. Sometimes someone being petty is a sign of a bigger problem. It can be. It can definitely be that. But like I said, in my later age, I'm quick to cut somebody petty off and not feel shit, not worry about anything. Like boom, they off, they petty, boom, boom, they gone. So I mean, you can say, yeah, I just don't give a, you know. It's not perfect. It's not.
And we're back.
It's not a purpose. I don't give a. It's more of a. Let's be real. I don't give a. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Hey, Pocket Grill, what's up?
Being chasing petty or being petty.
Tamiko Valdez, what's up? Angela, what's happening? We appreciate you.
You want to end the show, sir?
Yeah, I will end the show. Okay, so.
Final thoughts. I'll read it.
Okay.
There's a woman on Facebook who got a BBL, and now she's upset with the attention she gets. She like, damn, can she get a break from dudes trying to holler everywhere everywhere she goes? That's interesting.
I mean, I think that's so stupid. I'm so glad you said that word because that's what I was thinking, and I was trying to find another word, but really that's what I'm thinking. You go get a BBL for attention, and then you get the attention, and it's too much attention.
So she probably got the BBL for a certain person's attention, but not knowing when you get one of those and you wear the clothes that shows that off, you're gonna get more attention from other people too.
Right.
He's not the only guy that likes that.
Right. But it's that's just dumb because that's attention-seeking behavior.
It is.
It really is. But let me.
They did it for themselves.
Right. Which is just. I ain't gonna say that. It makes no sense to me. Let me say that. I'll say that. When they say, "Oh, I did this for me," no, you did not. Stop it, fam. You know what I'm talking about? You didn't do that for yourself. Like women that be walking around the house looking beautiful for no reason. Stop it.
That's what Kim Kardashian doing right now. She walk around the mansion naked because she just love her frame.
Right. Oh, okay. You ever seen when they show the clips and all this other stuff of Kim K? She don't be looking the way she look when she step out. She be in the house looking toe up from the floor up. You know, or not toe, but you know what I'm saying, in comparison to how she look when she step out. Ain't nobody walking around the house with all that makeup and all this other glammed up on
She
for
did
no
it for
reason.
her because she's attention seeking.
Exactly. But y'all, with that being said, right? Check this out. Petty is as petty does, y'all. You have to understand that for some people, they don't deal with petty very well. If you petty to them or they perceive it to be petty, they're gonna be petty right back. And they might even take a shot at you. You know, you never know. I'm gonna order something to go.
Yes.
Like, okay, but for some people, if you're petty to them, they're gonna be petty right back.
Right.
For some people, they'll hit below the belt with their pettiness.
Right.
You know, so because they feel like it's retaliatory, it's revenge, it's okay because you was petty to them first, so now they can be petty back.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like that's really not how it should be, y'all. A lot of times, if somebody is petty to you, you have to, and I hate to say it, but you got to take the higher road because it could be miscommunication. Now, let me say this: you pretty much know when somebody is being petty out of spite. When they being petty, and it's for real, it's not miscommunication and none of that. They just being petty to fuck with you. Okay, cool. Now at that point, it's on you. You have a choice, an option. Do I want to be petty back, or do I want to just let this go? You know what I'm saying? And that's what it comes down to, and that's what it comes down to, growth. All right, y'all. With that being said, though,
I'm your hostess.
I'm your boy Said.
We out of time. Till the next time.
Screaming, let's talk.
Peace.
Okay, I need a carnita.